In a small village where the streets were dusty and the nights were cold, a little stray cat named Whiskers lived alone, surviving on scraps and dreaming of a better life. He had no family, no home, and no one to care for him, but he refused to give up hope. Every day he wandered the village, his tiny paws aching from the rough ground, searching for food while the other animals ignored him, treating him as nothing more than a nuisance. The rich cats, dressed in fine silk collars and lounging in their warm homes, looked at him with disdain, never once offering a crumb of food or a place to rest. But Whiskers was determined. He knew he was meant for more than a life of struggle. One day he found himself in front of an old bakery, where the scent of freshly baked bread filled the air, making his empty stomach growl. The baker, an old, kind-hearted dog named Rufus, noticed the little cat staring longingly at the loaves and, instead of chasing him away, offered him a small piece of bread. "You look like you could use a job," Rufus said with a chuckle. And just like that, Whiskers found himself with his first real opportunity. He worked tirelessly, sweeping the floors, chasing away mice, and learning everything he could about baking. He paid close attention to how Rufus kneaded the dough, how he mixed the ingredients, and most importantly, how he treated customers. Despite his difficult past, Whiskers never complained. He only worked harder, knowing that one day he would rise above his circumstances. He saved every little coin he earned, refusing to spend it on anything unnecessary, because deep inside he held a dream of owning something of his own. As time went on, the old baker grew weaker, and one harsh winter, he fell ill, unable to continue working. Whiskers, without hesitation, took over the bakery, waking up before dawn to prepare the bread, experimenting with new recipes, and serving the customers with a warmth that quickly made him popular in the village. He added flavors no one had ever tasted before: fish bread for the cats, cheese buns for the mice, and even milk-infused loaves that melted in the mouth. Word spread fast, and soon the bakery became the most famous place in town, with animals from neighboring villages traveling just to get a taste of Whiskers' creations. With his hard-earned savings, he bought the bakery from Rufus, who, proud of his apprentice, retired happily, knowing his shop was in good paws. But Whiskers didn't stop there. He expanded, opening more bakeries in different villages, hiring other stray cats like himself, giving them jobs and a second chance at life. He knew what it was like to have nothing, to sleep in the cold, to be hungry, so he made it his mission to help others escape the struggles he once endured. Years passed, and Whiskers became the richest cat in the village, no longer the poor, lonely kitten who had once been ignored. He lived in a grand house with golden chandeliers, soft pillows in every corner, and a feast prepared every night. But despite his wealth, he remained humble, always remembering where he came from. He donated food to the poor, built homes for strays, and continued to work in his bakery, never letting success change his kind heart. One evening, as he sat on the balcony of his mansion, looking up at the same stars he used to stare at when he was homeless, he smiled, knowing that he had built his own destiny, proving to the world that hard work, determination, and kindness could turn even the poorest stray into the richest and most beloved cat in the land.